By 2007, Barry Beach had been behind bars in Montana for 24 years. Now, after a decade of work, investigators from Centurion Ministries had come to a conclusion. Even though Beach confessed to killing Kim Neese back in the summer of 1979, he was, they believed, an innocent man.
We have not developed any information that would tell us, hey, maybe Barry's guilty. Because if we did, I can assure you that Centurion Ministries would have dropped this case years ago and moved on to more fertile fields.
I can see the state saying you guys are just trying to be heroes at the expense of justice.
We're not afraid of admitting we made a mistake. We've done it before, and we'll probably do it again. But in this case, I don't have any information that says we're wrong.
But it was the secrets in this old town that persuaded Centurion it had a different kind of case, that it was able to say not only Barry Beach was innocent, but that it knew or thought it knew who might be the real killers. For 25 years, the rumors had persisted that a group of girls killed Kim Neese. And now Centurion's investigators encountered more than just rumors.
What did Centurion have to point to a group of killers? Remember, the prosecution theory and Barry Beach's confession was that Beach alone killed Kim Neese at this popular party spot about a half-mile outside town near the Poplar River, sometime after 1:30 in the morning of June 16, 1979. But listen to this witness, found by Centurion, a rancher who says he saw Kim Neese's pickup at 2:30 a.m., heading out of Poplar toward the spot where she was found dead just hours later.
What I remember the most about it is the pickup was so full of people.
Could you tell if they were boys or girls?
No, but I mean, it was just full of people.
The state claims the rancher has changed his story since the days after the murder.
Could it be a false memory, you think?
No, I can see it.
Next, Centurion's investigators found this rancher, who says he got a phone call just a couple of hours later, before dawn.
And it was from a lady by the name of Sissy Atkinson.
Sissy Atkinson. That's a name to remember.
She proceeded to tell me that they found Kim Neese's body down by the train bridge.
What did you think when you...
How did she know?
How indeed, especially given the hour.
What time was it?
Around 5 o'clock.
5 a.m.? How could she see a body then, a full 2 hours before it was discovered by the police? Then there was this. Centurion's investigators found a man who said years later he'd overheard Sissy Atkinson making incriminating statements in a factory where they both worked.
She was talking about the Kim Neese murder and how the wrong person got put in jail.
What a strange thing to hear.
It gave me the creeps, you know, and as she walked by, she looked at me and she said, we got away with the perfect crime.
And finally, there's one more person who claims he heard Sissy Atkinson talk about the murder. Maybe the last person you'd think would ever come forward.
I think Kim Neese is looking over Sissy's shoulder all the time.
This man's name is J.D. His last name? Atkinson. Yes, Sissy Atkinson's brother. During a visit to Montana State Prison, where he was serving time on drug charges, we asked to see him. We asked if he had any information about the murder, and to our surprise, he said yes. The story goes this way, says J.D. One night he and Sissy were talking, and she was high.
Did your sister, Sissy, tell you that she was there the night that Kim Neese was killed?
Well, the way she said it, that they were partying down there.
And there were other girls there too?
Yeah.
How much did she get out before she dropped off?
Well, just that one of them girls come running around the pickup with a crescent wrench.
Remember, the medical examiner said at least one of the weapons that killed Kim Neese was likely a crescent wrench. But J.D. Atkinson said his sister passed out before saying any more.
One of the things we keep hearing from the state is these girls, if they were involved, wouldn't have kept quiet. Somebody would have heard something over the years. And these people who have come forward did hear something, and they didn't keep quiet. And that's why it's important.
But after all these years, does it really add up to new evidence?
All you have is just a lot of hearsay evidence that says the hearsay evidence about Barry isn't really very good.
We claim it's not hearsay. When you have Sissy Atkinson confessing to being one of 4 girls who were killing Kim, that's not hearsay. That's a confession.
We wondered, what would those girls, named as suspects by Centurion in this long-ago murder, have to say about all this?
We've heard a lot of stories. What happened that night?
You're about to hear their side of the story.
Coming up,
Why would we have witnesses who say that you said that you got away with the perfect crime?
No, and that never ever came out of my mouth. Never.
when Whispers in a Small Town continues.